Good morning, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, Palmy, Army, Marto, and Tone. Welcome to episode 74 AC, and it is absolutely my pleasure to see you two fellas. What's going on, boys?
Good
G'day,
evening
g'day.
there, Taz and Marto. The legends, the legends. There we go. All good?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yes, another couple of cups on the weekend, another cup winner. Um, Decided to take on Harry Coffey at Donald, and that was to my detriment. But it was in the write-up that Harry Coffey was the danger. But no, things are going good at PALTI.
Are
We sort
they?
of miss on Saturday and pick up through the week. Yeah, we are.
I know we are.
It's
I
just,
know. But I
just
like
you're
to be
not
humble.
contributing through the week. Just
Me?
trying on a Wednesday. Yeah.
I'm sorry that something, what was it, crepe Myrtle won yesterday? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
one.
was a nice little winner. Yeah, yes. There's money there, money everywhere, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, mine got stuck wide. I didn't anticipate the early speed, and he got caught wide in the three wide position with no cover. And the early work told lady run third. Tone was up against a very, very smart horse and credibly won second. But good on you for taking on that horse, Tone. But yes, spoils
We
wins at Taz
try.
yesterday.
So what you're
Yes.
saying is, Tone, I need to congratulate you on being the first loser.
Well, I must say, you guys know how much I detest Saturday racing in the sticks, no matter where it is. And I, no disrespect to people who live in these little country towns or wherever they are, but horses running around on these tracks in the countryside on the weekends doesn't do me any good. During the week, I'm happy, but come the weekend, I don't really like
So,
it much.
so I'm just curious, Marto, because you'd be right up to date with this. Where's the main racing for the weekend? Where are they racing? In Victoria. Do you know what the main Saturday
Yeah.
race meeting is?
Oh, okay. In Victoria, yeah, we got the $1 million meteorite at Cranbourne, Tone.
Hmm.
Hang on. Cranbourne.
It's not really in the sticks, but it is a little bit outside the city.
Right. And in New South Wales, where's the premier racetrack meeting in New South Wales this weekend?
Kembla Grange.
Oh, Kembla Grange. Is that like a Randwick, is it?
It's about 3 hours up the road. Yes.
Hang, hang on a tick. I'm just
What?
curious. In Queensland, where are they going there? Which premier racetrack
Oh,
is it?
In the sunny coast for the
Oh, another one. Where's
Baka.
that? Now, the only place with it, obviously, I mean, because Tone doesn't like going to these provincial racetracks, Tone, I'm sure you're betting at Morfordville.
Or Ascot.
Yeah, or is that what it is?
He's gone to Ascot for the railway. I'm looking forward
God.
to your best bet in the railway, Tone.
You better get the time converter out. I might be going to South Africa.
Well,
Well, Taz has gone to Bahrain a week ago and found a winner for us, so
Yes,
why
that's
not?
right. He can't. That's what I was going to give him a slap because he can't call me a degenerate anymore. I haven't been to Bahrain or New Zealand. Next thing you know, I'll be on the trots in bloody
Yeah.
Iceland before Christmas.
Well, I've been on a bit of a tear with these country cups, and so I've
Yes.
relinquished the Mr. Worldwide crown. And Taz is just trying to claim it. He's gone over to the Middle East there at Bahrain.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
the
it won
winner.
well. But having said that,
Yes.
as I said to you, it was a black booker from here that went back
Yeah,
to the UK, and because I never deleted it, but I've got another little hidden gem for
Mhm.
tomorrow, and you guys will be right up to it. It's a
Tomorrow.
massive price though, $1.65.
Oh, huge. He's
I'll
going
fill
to
you in on
you
that
going to
one
packing
later.
him?
Hey?
Have you gone to packing him all through the day?
No, it's tomorrow. I might
Oh,
as well just jump the gun. Tomorrow
Yes.
at, at
you can't
Orange.
wait.
At
Orange.
Oh
Orange.
wow.
And
In
you
Oh,
know,
Bakerton.
that's a city track, isn't it?
you know when was the last time you would have seen Price and Kent Jr. take a horse to Orange?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. It's normally Beyond Baker that's slipping over the hill to
Well,
Bathurst or Orange.
it's called Chisholm. It's $1.65. It's at race 3 tomorrow at Orange. I'm going to jump in early. It's $1.65. But how's this performed, Marto? I mean, it's a cash cow. It's had a start and it ran third behind Within the Law.
Oh,
Then it went to Adelaide, started at $1.70 and ran second to Isha.
right. Yeah, good horse, but short price.
Yep, but it got beaten. And then it ran
Yes.
third first up, but it's at tomorrow Orange second up. So anyway, have a look at it. Race 3, number 1. That's
Well,
my hidden gem. Out of the way.
yeah. Well, you haven't surprised. You haven't sold me. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some good
No, but
form lines around there, but
seriously.
short price and not winning.
Look, all I know is that I've got it here, only 8 in it, and I think it has a multi-bet lock all about it.
Right. Well, on to racing this weekend. We know that the summer racing carnival is here now, so racing gets a bit subdued as we go over to Perth for the summer carnival.
Yeah.
We got the railway this weekend, but really, really juicy in Hong Kong this weekend. We have Romantic Warrior stepping out against the newcomer Voyage Bubble, the Triple Crown winner. Now, no horses won the Triple Crown over there for quite a long time. We also have um, shit, I've forgotten his name. The Everest winner.
Yeah, KR Rising or whatever it is.
Flaming Rising stepping out again on the Hong Kong track. I mean, it just doesn't stop. We got Saturday racing, the $1 Million Meteorite. We got the Railway. We got the Gong at Kembla Grange. We got the Mooloolaba Cup at Sunshine Coast, and then we go over to Sha Tin on Sunday. Beautiful.
We've also got the Tatura Cup on Saturday too. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's right. Yes.
the
I was trying to think of the name. It's somewhere out there in the sticks.
Tatura Cup as well.
The Flemington of the bush.
Unbelievable. Let's not hold back. We've got those out of the way. We've covered the 4 angles of the planet or the universe or whatever you want to call the 4 corners. Kickstarters, gents. Who wants to go first?
You want to go first, Marto? Marto
All
usually
right,
goes
then.
first.
You're there, go.
I was going to go to Cranbourne, but I had a little time to have a look around today, and I'm really, really bullish on something at the Sunshine Coast in the first race. Now, this is a horse named Boots. The trainer actually owns 12.5% of this. Went for a trial a few days ago and absolutely blitzed them. Granted, he didn't beat much, but the way he won, he was eased down on the line to win by 7 lengths, and the time was blistering. Hong Kong was straight on the phone to this trainer, Kendrick, and it's rumored that there were offers around the $800,000 mark for this 2-year-old colt by Capitalist. Now they picked him up for 220,000 at the Magic Million sales as a yearling. That is a fortune to pay for a yearling. Capitalist has the Blue Diamond Prelude winner as in his progeny. The dam is a dam of Gangster Granny. We all know that horse because we followed it here. Boot steps out on Saturday, race 1 at Sunshine Coast. 250, granted, it's a bit short. I think the ownership group has gone right into it. If we get out to about $280 to $3, I'll be all over it. If it stays around the 250 or shorter, it'll be a multi-anchor.
Well, there you go. Is it a first starter?
First starter, but they all are, mate. They're all 2-year-olds. These are and Kendrick says that he bought this horse to go to the Magic Millions. A win in this race gets him about 49,000 in prize money and should qualify him for that Magic Millions race in a special day on January.
Nice one. I didn't look there, but Boots, I do like the sound of it. And
Of course you do. Boots Kernahan. Boots Kernahan. Kicked a lot of goals.
mate,
Remember
Right.
it?
we had all sorts. And I tell you what, it'd be up the boot to you in a minute as well. Go on, give us your tip. What's your tip, Tone? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Of course, I've gone to bloody off the beaten track with the Leyland brothers. I've had to go to Kembla Grange. Kembla Grange, race 1, Oakfield Saturn. It's about $8. The win, 290 the place. I don't like betting like, these weekend races in the sticks, and it's got a dodgy hoop on it.
Who is it?
Jason Collette.
Jason.
I'm not real keen on the Colettes. It's also stepping up to Saturday grade. It is a dual acceptor, but I can't see where. Marto probably knows where it is. And they dumped Bullock, and mind you, he's been pretty crap this week too. Bloody Aaron Bullock, I've gone right off him. He's
Right.
had some shockers during the week. So they dumped Bullock. they've put Colette on, and I mean, really, it's apples for bloody apples, whatever they say. They're both absolute criminals, but I think this horse can win.
Nice to hear. Oak Field.
Okay.
Now,
Good luck in the midway.
yeah.
Very, very open race.
You know, when you say apples for apples, this for that, you know what the new terminology is for that these days?
No, I don't.
6-7.
Oh, shut up. You should be
Anyway,
shot.
that's what it is. It's a bit 6-7. Anyway,
Enough.
um, myself, I am going to Morfordville. Race one, number 7, Harmonic Dancer. It's about $3.10 at the moment. Look, this horse first started around fourth, then it came up first up this prep, and it did run fourth. And that day, Todd Parnell was on it. It was $2.50 beaten favourite. Changed the jockey. They put Opperman on it. It won last start by 5 odd lengths. They've stuck with Opperman on it. It's 1,200 metres again. I don't really see this being a harder race. Weight, all that sort of stuff, irrelevant, I think, when you're looking at this form. There is a horse in the race, which, believe it or not, Parnell's on, which is Whiskey. I think it's called Whiskey Joe. It will probably lead. Harmonic Dancer will probably want to be coming behind and over the top. And I think that at 310, it should win. It probably does win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they all shovel their money in to Whiskey Joe. We get the drift, and hopefully we get the win still. Harmonic
Awesome.
Dancer.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. There's 3 winners there. Kickstarters. Yep.
Well, there's plenty of price there. Let's just keep it simple. 3 by 2 is 6, 6 by 8, 48. So we're going to get at least 50 to 1. Tone, you'll have your 100 on. That's your 5K covered.
Oh, right.
Chris,
Yeah. You must be looking in someone else's account, Tess, because there'll be no 100 going on.
Oh, we all know. Yeah, he's
I know.
his little secret punter. He fills up through the week and has a big crack on Saturday.
That's why he's always angry. Because when he's
Yeah.
winning, like, you know how I know that you're lying, Tone? Because when you lose, like a losing tip, you get really, really angry. And sometimes I know Marto and I, and even Pezza when he was alive, he used to say, "Why is he so angry? He's tipped a loser, big deal." But it was because you were having the whack.
He's
Because
got so
when
much
your
on it.
horses
Yeah.
win, you are up and about, mate. You're
You
peacock
can't stop him.
there. Don't you reckon, Marto? Is that what you reckon? It is?
Well, it could be.
Nah.
It could be coincidental, that's for sure. Well, they say circumstantial evidence.
Well, I don't know. Tone, have you got
But no, I mean, it's honestly though, it shows we take a lot of pride in our picks, and it is upsetting when we do tip something that we're confident on and it doesn't perform. So yes, we do get upset.
Well, we
True.
we do, and Tone has never tipped a bad horse. Honestly, he's only
No,
The jockeys.
There you go. That's what I was going to go.
I knew where that was going. Yeah, okay.
And
Uh,
I think, like, have you got a favourite for this week, Tone? A favourite jockey? Like, who do you think's going to ride well this week out of your black book?
I tell you what, I don't. To be honest, Tess, this week I don't have one.
oh,
They're all
no.
same mark. I don't have one this week.
Really? What about Ethan Brown? His confidence has got to be up. He's just been asked to go over to Hong Kong to ride on International Jockey Day.
Yep.
How good is
Yeah. Ethan Brown, if I start to back him, don't worry, everything he's on will get beat.
that? He's got some good rides on Cranbourne.
Yep.
He has. Yeah, I think so.
Well, we
Yes.
won't give it a spoil. Well, I tell you what, you've done a spoil alert, so that's it. I'm going to go with my best bet first because it is Ethan Brown and it is at
Yeah, good.
Cranbourne. So race number 6, number 5, Chocolat's
Beautiful.
Ethan Brown, Kyron Ma. It is favourite. Steps up to 2,000 metres. Is going to love it. Had 10 starts. It's won 5. Very progressive stayer she is. Drops from a benchmark 90 to a benchmark, I think, 80 something, 84. There were excuses last start as well, where it was a small field, but it sort of got, whether you want to say delayed, cramped, didn't get room, whatever, there were excuses. I think the 2,000 metres, if there's rain, it's not going to matter. If the track stays good, it's not going to matter. and I think Ethan Brown is riding really, really well. And all he's got to do is get on this and steer it, and it wins. Currently about $2.
Yeah, 100% agree,
Yeah.
mate. Excuse last start and 100% suited to this race this week.
Yeah, and I know. I think you've tipped it before, Marto. More recently, you have, and I
Yeah, in the one that failed.
yeah, and
I
I know
actually did have
Tone
it.
was hanging shit on me, saying, "Oh, you're piggybacking, Martin." That Marto, and that's okay.
No, I didn't. So I no, I didn't say. I've tipped it before too, Taz.
Yeah.
Anyway, last start. If you have a look at last start, I think you'll find.
Yeah.
I could be wrong that they bloody pinned him in. They couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out.
No, no, I
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
agree.
as Kaz just
No,
said.
I agree. But what I was going to say, and what we said privately, is like you guys have tipped it, and me being the
Yes.
same is you guys tipped it when it lost. I'm going to tip it when it wins.
Yeah, I know you
Yes,
will too.
we do all like it. We've all lined up on that one, so we
Yeah.
do all like it.
So
Yeah,
that's my
I think
best
you
bet,
will.
and that's because of the Ethan Brown factor as well. And I agree with you, mate. I think he's riding really well.
Yeah,
Hang on, next one. Let's go to Tone because you're both at Kembla, if I'm
we
right.
are.
Actually, Marto, you go first because yours is before his.
All right, mate. Let's
Well,
go. We're going to race 5. One we have tipped in the past also, and namely myself. Hertzville's a
Henry.
grab. Um, and you have too. That's right. Last start was sort of caught in a wide position from the wide gate. Again, there was a bit much speed underneath than what was anticipated, so it didn't really get a good time. But did stay on well to run fourth, and I like that. And this week it's drawn to pole. Hertzville's a grab with Zach Lloyd on, and I think the extra trip is really, really going to help as well. Back into a benchmark 78, all positives. Um, I still do like the run last start, just the fact that it was caught wide. It won't be caught wide this time. It gets a perfect map from barrier 1. And I think it's one of the best of the day at Kembla Grange.
Marto, I don't know much about the country tracks in New South Wales, but is Kembla a tight circuit? Is it does it suit leaders predominantly, or how does it work there? I mean, you'd know a little bit more
Yeah,
than
Kembla does tend to play well to leaders and on paces, yes.
okay, because that's where this one's going to be. It's going to be there about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's a much easier field than last start too.
Yeah, well, it's good price, about $2.80 at the moment still, so I
yeah.
reckon it'll probably come in as well. So
I 100% agree. I wouldn't be surprised to see less than 250 on Saturday.
yeah, nice work. Young Tone, where are you going? Because you're also at Kembla, and that's why we've left the best for last.
Kembla Grange, yeah, yeah. Race 6, number 14, Sociable. And I'm with Marto here. Unfortunately, I've got Zach Lloyd on board, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But I'm hoping and I think that there's a big possibility that he will ride the running double, starting with Marto. So I think Marto's a win, and I think this should win. Although I will say it's going up in grade. It's quite a
Yeah.
big step, I think, up in grade. It,
Well,
it did bolt in at Wyong, but it had a real jockey on it last start, Taz. A
who was
real
that?
jockey. The Greek freak, that Adam
It's not
Har-
Greek. Adam
he was
Hieronymus, he's not Greek.
No, he's not, but he's got a lovely Greek sounding name. So everyone's Greek. Everyone's
he
Greek.
sounds Greek. I thought he was Greek. The name sounds Greek to me, but
Right.
so I don't know why he's not on it. They've put Zach Lloyd on it, and I hope that Zach Lloyd can steer it home and get the running double because I'll be on the running double as well.
I think
Nice, nice.
both well with it.
I just want to say that this was a selection I looked at as making my best of the day. Just that it's a big step up from class 1 to
Yes.
benchmark 78,
Yeah.
but getting in with a feather on its back as well, that's got to help. And the fact that it does get back a little bit in the run to run midfield, as long as Zach can keep him out of trouble, it's going to be right there in the finish.
It's an interesting day at Kembla. It's an interesting day at Cranbourne. And
Do they have phones out there, Taz?
where at Cranbourne? I,
Kembla.
no, I'm not sure because I think the way that they do it these days at Kembla is they do have phones, but they're normally like two Coke cans with a piece of string.
Oh, not the old wind-up
You
one.
know what I mean? So they're just two ways. So it's only like you hold one, I hold one, and we talk into the Coke can, and the other guy listens at the other end. So
Uh,
I've never been out
Uh,
there. I've never been to Kembla Racetrack at all. Have you ever been?
no, can't say I have.
Could you say, like, have you been to an obscure racetrack?
Echuca,
Echuca?
Echuca. Yeah,
Nice
I
big.
was there Melbourne Cup Day 2019. Beautiful day out there at Echuca. It's a nice track to sit there and view on the grass under the, what do you call them? The not pergolas, the shades they put up. Book yourself a little spot for about $1,500, and you get snacks and beers and have a blast.
What about you, Tone? You been to any like off the beaten track type racetracks? I mean,
I suppose
me in
that
Tassie.
you, Longford, where I used to live,
Oh
was
yeah,
like yeah, well, it's not that far from the city, I suppose. But where Mardo is, I've been up to the races up there at on the Atherton Tablelands up there, up Coranda, up there.
yep.
Yep.
Uh, and that was a great picnic day. I must admit, it was good up there. But yeah, it was different.
Well, that's one of the beauty of the picnics though, because they let you take your
Yeah.
rescue and stocked up. Do you know what I mean? You can. I know they used to do it here in Melbourne. We used to go to. It was Druin, which was Boxing Day, um, and it was I don't know. It was just like a paddock with a train line. Anyway, Boxing Day used to be huge, and all the locals out that way from Gippsland, Warragul way, they'd all get in there. I've been to Hillsville, which is like that, but they're good days because you are allowed to take your booze in. Um, and it doesn't, I mean, you don't get psycho, you don't go sick with it, but they are good days. Nevertheless, no Hillsville, no Druin this week. Glory
Mm.
days. Big
Glory
roughie. We're
day.
due for a roughie. I know I think, whose place last week? Someone's did, but it was no third dividend, am I right? Yep.
Yeah,
Mine,
tone. Yep.
yeah,
That
no,
was scratching that morning. 7 runners. So, but if you did get on in the show, you got third place payment.
Yeah, that's right. Where are you? Let's go with you, Tone, again. Oh,
uh, I've moved down to
geez, I'm a bit
your
tired today.
side of the country, Taz. I've gone down to Cranbourne, race 5, number 1. How do you say this, Marto? Acelium, is it? Acelum? Well, how do you say
Good luck.
it?
Hey, Slum
Well,
sounds good.
yeah, number 1. What is it? Acelum?
Yeah, that's good
Is it?
enough. Yes.
Uh, $11, 240 the place. Luke Curry's on board. Yes, it's carrying a ton of weight. It's got a lot of weight. It could add one more to the picket fence if Ethan Brown falls off big sexy or they lock it in on the rails and won't let it out. That's the only way that it will possibly win. Like I said, it's got a lot of weight. But as they say, the top weight is the handicapper's tip.
Yeah,
And
that's
if
right.
anything goes astray, it might steal the win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Nothing more there. I saw that. It's, I think it's a Hayes horse too, isn't it? With Curry.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
Taz. It's Hayes' horse. Yeah.
Hayes horse going for four in a row. Why not? My only concern, I had to look at the race, was the drop in trip. I was just a bit surprised when you won three in a row, dropping in trip. But that said, I guess more weight, drop in trip,
Oh,
counterbalances.
yeah. Look, I don't mind that if a horse is coming to the end of its prep, then they drop them in trip to try and find that extra win or at least a place at big odds, while the money's there, before they send him out for a spell.
Yeah, it's not a bad. Yeah, good rationale, good thinking.
I mean, Waller's great for it. His horses at the end of the trip, they'll drop from 1600 back to 14 or 18 back to 16 and come out and win. I mean, he's notorious for it.
Yeah, interesting. Well, why not, Tone? Four in a row. Why not? We're going to save yours till last, Marto, because seriously,
Yeah.
most people will be going to bed by the time yours runs. But I'm going. It's not that late. I'm going to Morphettville, race 5, number 6, Caravis. Now, this thing, it's had its last three starts. I'll make it simple. Last three starts. Third last start was over here at Caulfield and ran behind a 1200-meter race. Who did it run behind? It ran behind Maryville Rose and Stretton Angel. top
Oh,
class.
nice.
Second last start was in a Group 3, again at Caulfield, behind She's Bulletproof and Gumdrops, beaten about 5 lengths. Then it went back home to Adelaide, and admittedly it was beaten probably about a length. What sort of class? I mean, it wasn't a group race, wasn't a listed race, but it was back in town. I think
Mm,
now
mm,
it's
mm.
acclimatised. It's back in South Australia, back on its home territory. It's gotten familiar again with the surroundings. This is no Caulfield. I think it could surprise. At its best, this thing wins. The problem is it at its best? I don't know, but I'm prepared to take a chance. It's a jolly horse, Caravas. It's about 15 to 1, I think, at the moment. 1,200
Nice.
metres. Why not throw a dart and hope to hit the board?
Yeah, nice. Okay, why
Hey,
not at $15? Okay, for myself, I'm heading over to Ascot on Railway Stakes Day. I'm going to pick out race 6 at Ascot in the WA Stakes, and I think this one is worth a throw at the stumps. Captain Chaos, number 8, 55 kilos. Troy Turner on. He's placed 4 out of 6 runs on this horse. This horse has barely been out of the placings the last 6 starts. Granted, that was with a different stable and a different grade of racing, but the fact that this horse likes 1600 and is racing at 1400 will be at the back, but will be steaming home late. WA Stakes usually produces a big price winner. Whether $51 is their big price winner on the day, who knows? Cosmic Crusader is the one to catch. He finished 8 lengths behind it last time they raced rather. But at $51, I think it's worth a little throw at the stumps, and you're getting about just under $9 for a place, and you probably get around $6 if you pick it out for top 4,
I'm
which I
curious.
think is where it's going to finish.
Mate, this is an 8-year-old, right? I had a look at that.
Yes.
And not that 8-year-olds can't win, but how do you guys feel about older horses when you see them in races that are reasonable type races? Do you have any biases against older horses, or do you sort of just stick with them?
No, what was that Darren Weir horse at the end of its career? It was 9 years old, black something, black, black.
Like something Bert Bart or something?
Yeah. It went over to WA and won a couple of races as a 9 year old. I mean, that was a Darren Weir trained horse, but different kettle of fish. But they can do it, and I mean, it's a WA stake, so I think outside the favourite, it's very very open field. I did dissect and have a look at this.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're going to take a top 4 finish, then I think you're probably going to get $6, and I think that's where it will finish in that top 4. It will be screaming home late because it's a 1600-meter horse, and there'll be nice pace on up front for the 1400.
Why not? It's a big dart you've thrown, that's for sure.
Oh,
But
it is.
but I'm gonna
I
I'm
don't
gonna
usually go
I'm
out this
gonna,
big,
I'm
so
gonna, I'm gonna stick with that. The talking about the older horses and stuff.
Blackheart Bart, that was it.
Yeah, Blackheart Butter or something like that. That's the
Uh,
older horses, like in the UK specifically, Tone.
Oh, absolutely. Get on.
Yeah.
Get on. They're hardened, and they if they've got them, still got them racing, they're in with a chance because they're, they race a different way, and they race those ridiculous distances,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they're trained
there's another
differently.
one. A la Constitution Hill. He's back at the track this weekend. He's
Is
still
he?
going around. Yeah, he's
Oh,
finished. He's
God.
got over his suspensory issue, and they reckon he's not quite as good as he used to be. But let's not forget he was 10 lengths better than everything else when he was at his best. So he's going around this weekend.
Wow. I didn't know that. Jeez.
I think he
And I couldn't
trials.
get on. Sorry, Taz, I couldn't get on that one that Marto was talking about the other day because you put money on it. I could have got on at $1.20, but once you and Marto got your money on, it plunged. It went $1.10.
Yeah, so
It was yeah, it was second in the Australasian Oaks, running around in a maiden at Warwick Farm on a Wednesday. There was no way he was going to lose. That's Yulong saying to Waller, just put him in a race where we're going to win.
we'll have a look at Chisholm tomorrow if you're doing that. Then is that?
Same sort of
Absolutely.
setup.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't had an opportunity because look, it came up in my black book, and that's where I'm like, as I said, I can't remember the last time Mickey Price took a horse to Orange. I know he's got his stable now in New South Wales, but Orange, of all places, do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Obviously, there's a reason he's taken it there for an easy win, hasn't he? Really,
Well,
well, that's what it looks like.
that's what I'm thinking because maybe the horse is overrated, maybe, and it needs to get the win so that they could sell it. That's what I'm also scared of.
Mm.
Ah,
So I'm
ah.
a bit scared as well, but I'm gonna multi it up. It's my lock in everywhere. What about you?
Yeah.
Have you got anything, Tony? Have you got anything around the country? Any hidden little gems? Because our people that do watch the show, they love it because they're entertained, they laugh. I mean, we don't necessarily fill up bank balances. We lift spirits here. When you're down and out, just watch us. You'll feel so much better.
I think, golly, how lucky am I after they watch us three? Yeah.
That's exactly.
I've got about 5 specials tomorrow, but
Oh,
I've got
five specials going around.
You
I've
said
got,
you were busy, eh?
hey,
You said
I'll
you
be
were
busy.
busy and you still managed to find them.
Busy studying the form guide.
I'll be. There's a few I like tomorrow, a couple of black bookers, but I don't know. Yeah.
Sweet.
Will you have a play?
I was looking at what's name. What is it? Port Lincoln Race 7, number 7. Lava Lad.
Port Lincoln.
That's. I was looking. I don't know what price it is. If it's some ridiculous low price, I won't have a crack. But that's what I was looking at. Lava Lad.
All righto.
What about you, mate?
I will. Yeah, mate. I always look at the feature races. I let the Gom at Kembla Grange. Gringotts goes
Oh,
back to back.
Yep.
Same as he did in the big dance. He's gone back to back year to year there, and it's the same, exactly the same form setup going into. That's another multi-anchor. Gringotts to win the Gong in race 8 at Kembla Grange. I looked at the meteorite. It's $1 million race. Why wouldn't you look at it? I really like the way Nadal was going. I think Nadal just ran into the heavy track last start, and it killed its chances. We'll find a better track. If we do get a bit of rain, it won't be too much, I don't think. And I think it'll be better suited at the Cranbourne track as well. Nadal at around $10 is worth an each way play in the meteorite.
Marto, did you have a look at any of Freddie Kersley's rides over in the West? Because that's a bit of a story as well, with him going back over to Western Australia, looking at picking up some coin over there. Do you think he's got a
It,
chance? Has he got any rides over there? Can Freddie do it?
it is a story. I just don't rate Fred Kersley as a jockey in Melbourne. So, I mean, you're up against William Pye, Clint Johnson Porter, and the Parnham boys over there.
Yep.
I can't say he's a standout jockey myself. That's my own opinion, but others may differ. But no, I haven't.
Cool. Tone, is Freddie Kersley in your in any of your books?
he's been on both. He's been in both books. Yeah, he's one of those hoops that pops up every now and again and does the right thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm sort of neutral on him. He's not bad and he's not brilliant. I think he has a
Right.
crack.
The footy draft, the national draft, just to touch on that. Harry Dean, Peter Dean's son, the Carlton, the youth academy there was named after Peter Dean, and his son comes through as pick number 3, so Carlton did well there. Any stories for that for you guys, and from the footy perspective, anything that you're following there, anything that you heard, whispers, anything?
Yeah,
I
well,
haven't looked.
Swan picked up the defending midfielder, pick 14 in round 1 draft. What's his name? James Kyle? Something Kyle. I'm actually keen on putting him in to pick up the rising star. As a defending midfielder, has got a really good left foot. He's very, very good footy awareness. And Cox is real keen on his footy brain transferring to the Bloods culture on the field.
Tone, did
We've
you
got
follow
an aging backline, and I think he injects some very, very good youth into that backline.
anything there for you, Tone?
No, I haven't looked. As the only thing I did notice is Goldie's retired. That came up on the
Again,
AFL.
Yeah.
Yep.
He retired last year, didn't he? And they said, mate, Draper's out. We need you in.
And what about the Ashes? They start soon. They start this week, don't they, or next week?
Soon, yes. I'm not sure what day, but yes. Interesting. You kind of lose touch with the Red Bull game, and now they're throwing up these names, and I don't know half that side that's playing because you don't follow the Sheffield
Yeah.
Shield so much anymore.
Yeah. Now, are you boys going to put up a bet thread tomorrow? Because I'm in training for my final day of the week. I'm doing this.
I'm going to say I've got a day off tomorrow because I was working 11 straight, and I said that's too much. I need one off. I'm keen at looking at Pakenham. Went all right there last week on the heavy track. It's going to be heavy again on Friday night. Might even look at the meeting in Tassie. I believe that's is it Newmarket night down there?
Yeah.
It's a big night in Launceston anyway. But we'll have a look anyway if I get some time.
There's a Melbourne horse that I had black booked that's gone to Tassie. I haven't had a look at the field. I think it's called Ziggy Plays Guitar or something.
Where do they get these names?
It's in my black book. I haven't had a look at the race, but if Ziggy plays guitars, I'm going to have a good look at that race and see what I can come up with. I do
There
like
we
one.
go.
I like one at Pakenham myself tomorrow, Marto.
Do you
There's a
really?
few. I think there's a couple of
Do
good.
tell.
Race 7, number 3, Electric Star. It's a Zoo Star. It's
Mm.
McDonald's got it, 1,200 meters, barrier 3. First up wasn't a bad run, but I'll tell you what, I reckon if there's a bit more, not bit more rain because the track's already affected. I think it'll enjoy its second up, and it might have the fitness
All
edge.
those Zoo Stars do. Yeah, all those Zoo Stars do love the wet track, especially
Yeah.
when they're leader bias.
Clinton McDonald, and I think this one, yep, and you know how you
Oh,
said that? It's perfect because here I've written it down. Will push forward from barrier 3. So thank you,
there you
Mark.
go. And I'll tell you what, here's a hint with Clint McDonald's horses. If you see that Bryce plunge, Clint McDonald's got his 50K out and he's dumped it on the nose. He just loves to have a punt. So if that Bryce is plunged, it's the trainer getting on.
So 50K from Clinton
Loaded up.
McDonald, 500 from Tone, and probably five
Thousand,
each way for me.
2.5 grand. Marto, money's in the bank. There we go. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Gentlemen, believe it or not, time flies when you're having fun. And last week it died.
We have again.
We're almost out. We're into the last minute. I cannot believe it.
Oh,
I'm going to stop. I want you guys to sign us off. And if it dies, the last thing the boys or the people here at Palmy are you. Go for it.
Go away. Yeah.
all right. Yeah, big weekend coming up. The Gong, the Meteorite, the Cranbourne Cup, the Railway Stakes, and then we go over to Sha-Tin for big racing. James McDonald versus Zach Burton. It's going to be a great weekend of racing. Can't wait.
Fantastic. Load up, boys. Load up. Palti's there. We'll